All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yesterday, we had a dead sunspot on the sun explode and come back to life. That's right. It was dead, and then it came back to life, and then it exploded. Which you don't really see that often. And that was yesterday. What? You don't believe me? Man, well, have I got news for you. Boom. Here's my proof. Whack dang dong. A dead sunspot explodes. This was yesterday, May 25th. And today, we get a green ghost over Tibet. That's right. 3 years ago. Okay, this screwed up my whole premise. Hope you're okay with that. A photographer in Oklahoma discovered the first green ghost, a patch of verdant light that appears when powerful sprites strike the top of Earth's atmosphere. Now the phenomenon has been detected in Tibet as well. Sahili Essie was trekking to the Himalaya on May 19th. Oh, so this does make it in the same week as the dead sunspot explosion on the 25th. All right, so the theme still applies to the week. We got ghosts and zombie sunspots coming to life, along with super duper sprites. Yeah, these are strange days indeed, my friends. But you already knew that because you're super duper smart, and I super duper appreciate you. This one got captured in Tibet. Nobody really knows what they are. Ooh, so spooky. Researchers are still learning about this phenomenon because researchers love to learn, kind of like you and I. A leading theory holds that the green ghost appears when the tops of strong spikes hit the airglow layer 90 kilometers above Earth's surface. Oxygen atoms briefly glow green, marking the location of the impact. I believe this could be the first green ghost sighted over China, says Essie. And the image could provide valuable data for research. So yeah, 2022 keeps on getting 2022 here. Eureka! It was hot at the airport, Eureka Airport. They broke their high temperature record of 88 from 1986. Today, when they hit 89 degrees, I'm talking to you, Nevada. All right, this is the portion of the THORnews show where I'm like, y'all need to start paying attention to the weird wild weather, especially if you're in the Northeast. All right, this is our severe weather zone for tonight. Today, right there, you could be getting some hail or tornadoes. And then in here, you're getting some pretty decent storms, but there's a lot of chatter about tomorrow. This thingy could be pretty potent for a lot of people down into the Carolinas. And then, day after tomorrow, you get more severe weather up in the Dakota, the Minnesota, and then Nebraska. And then day 4, you get the orange. 4 days out is pretty scary. And then day 5, you get a lot of the yellow. Yeah, anytime you get orange 4 days out, that means there's a pretty good chance you're going to get the red by the time we get to the 100 hours away. And the red usually means, oh my gosh, that storm was damn scary. And so it looks like today, tomorrow, the next day after that, and the day after that, 5 days in a row, we'll be watching out for some wild weather again. So hey, stay cool and stay weather aware. Hey, I think at some point I'm going to talk about earthquakes. But right now, bing, bang, boom. Did you see that? Yeah, that was that same dead sunspot that exploded and caused a lot of the filamenty fur stuff. If the sun was a tennis ball, the corona is kind of like really long tennis ball hair. That's magnetism and plasma. But bang! Did you see that? And then it revealed more of this snaky type coronal hole. Man, the sun is so strange. Just like you. Let's watch that one more time because it is really impressive. And I do like the pink camera. Bang. Yeah, dude. These are crazy days indeed. Hey, let's flip-flop back to the now, you and I. All right. So you got a lot of pretty good storms going on here. And this thing will move to the northeast tomorrow. And then you got another storm moving into the northwest. And then, look it up there. There's a ton of rain going on into the Nova Scotia and the Canada. I'm in a weird mood, but technically I think I'm always in a weird mood. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You be the judge. Try not to be judgmental. I'm still kind of obsessed with that plasma explosion from yesterday. Just letting you know. There was a giant 7.2 earthquake in southern Peru about 8 or 9 hours ago. The good news is that it was 217 kilometers deep, which technically is pretty dang deep, so hopefully it didn't do a lot of damage and it didn't cause any casualties. Because God knows I've had too many of those lately. Scotty McIntosh was like, out of Joy Division came New Order. And Bob Leamon is like the behavior of the ENSO with the solar cycle Joy Division style. Show your stripes. Dance, dance, dance on the radio. Yeah, this is some type of solar graph that makes me happy. So, it's like we're on a date. And I'm trying to force the funny. Because I want you to be having a good time. If you've never listened to Joy Division, you should listen to their song. It's called Dance, Dance on the Radio. Transistor, I think is the name. Or Love Will Tear Us Apart. Really great, beautiful, haunting songs with excellent guitars. Anyway, this is the solar cycle in pictures. Eric Moreno was like, hey, a wild 688I spotted in Hawaii. What he's talking about is a submarine just cruising for chicks or dudes or non-gender people. All right. Sometimes people are like, you are always in too good of a mood. You're always too optimistic. So I need to show your dark side. And I was like, okay. Today I had a thought. I was like, man, what if in like a year or two, I die of a heart attack? And as I'm having a heart attack, I think I'm going to think, I spent way too much time thinking about how Hemingway committed suicide. All right, is that dark enough? Still is a joke. I mean, but it's real, man. Anyway, we're tracking this thing. So here's how it works. Like, so the pandemic hits, and then the pandemic profiteers do everything they can to make all their money. And then like a year later, everybody else does everything they can to make as much money as they can. And then the corporations totally rake it in the dough. And everybody blames politicians. And then the corporations start to lay people off and do stock buybacks. Anyway, PayPal, Twitter, Uber, Pendleton, Carlin, Carvan, Robinhood, Netflix. They're all going to start a hiring freeze and job cuts across the tech industry. Speaking of that, Twitter shareholders are going to sue Elon Musk over the his chaotic takeover style. Laura is like, too long did not read. Twitter shareholders are suing Musk and Twitter itself to make sure the acquisition of the social network by Musk goes through as previously agreed to at the 54.20 per share. Because remember April 4th, he was like, I'm buying Twitter for $54.20 per share. This is the best deal I'm ever going to offer, and I'm not going to change it. And then all the stock market started to crash. And he was like, hey, man, I didn't do my due diligence. Or, this isn't fair. I want to change the deal. And they're like, nope, we don't want to kill the deal, and we don't want a lower price. We're going to go for it as what you said the deal was when we said we had a deal. And then he's just gaslighting and be like, I'm all political now. You know, and ooh, poor me, I'm the richest man on the planet, but life isn't fair. Or whatever. Anyway. So yeah, this soap opera, and he definitely likes attention, man. That dude likes to be at the center of the news like every day, and he's pretty dang good at it. If the world is a circus, he loves to be at the center of the circus show. But hey, there are people out there that are like, Elon Musk is the greatest human being that ever walked the planet Earth. Don't ever say anything. Don't question him. Hey, this is America. You're free to believe that. You can believe whatever you want. All right. Bill Lyon showing us this weird, crazy-ass storm that has been moving across the country. And, yeah, it has been wild. And it's been very lightning-y. Good evening. I would like to enter the roaring 20s and the everybody be cool and have fun phase of life. Hopefully we'll get there, but I don't know. Anyway, NWS Mount Holly, good evening. There has been little change to the overall forecast thinking as we are expecting a round of showers and thunderstorms to move through the region Friday. Duix. What? Where's that? Oh, DE Weather, Delaware. Hey, Delaware. I never mentioned you guys. All right, not as much. I'll start talking about you more now, Delaware. Anyway, Friday. Is that tomorrow? Is today Thursday? I don't know. It's been a weird week for me. Start time 12 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 6, up and down the East Coast. I'm letting you know. Hey, Peoples by George. You guys got like another hour for watching out for severe weather. Yeah, no joke. Potential for severe thunderstorms on Friday across much of the eastern U.S. Damaging winds and a few tornadoes should be the primary threat. Some storms may also produce heavy rainfall rates of 1 to 2 inches per hour, resulting in localized flash flooding. All right, so yeah, storms tomorrow, hail, tornadoes, straight line winds, crazy shit, and lightning. See, look, tornadoes, damaging winds. East Coast tornadoes, they're real. Oh man, that is some super crazy hail, one would say, if that were hail, but no, it's not. It's geological, man. Look at geological tweets. Astounding flowers of sparkling mesolite crystal sprays from Pune, Indiana, India. It's kind of like Indiana, but different. Anywho, anytime you find a weird crystal, lick it. Oh, that's a joke. Don't lick it. Unless you're a professional geologist. All right. Yeah, okay. I'm in a weird mood. How are you feeling? How are you doing today? Ni hao. Holy shit, it's hot in China today. May is a historic day for heat and minimum heat temperatures. Yeah, we aren't even in summer yet. I don't know what their season is there. Anyway, strange days need me friends. Hey, Mario is like the Stromboli. It is melting my gelato. Cherry lemonade. Or whatever. Yeah, the activity's rizzed from low to medium. True story, bro. And did you hear about this story? Maybe we'll talk about it later, but a NASA satellite captured the moment a massive underwater volcano, which was home to sharks and other marine life, named Sharknado, totally erupted, and then all the sharks freaked out. I'll try to find the footage, and we can talk about it later. It does seem like a very interesting story. Oh no, my connection has been interrupted. Dun. All right, then. Let us wrap it up there, and let me remind y'all, hey, I got a May fundraiser going on, and I've done a video every single day this month. I think I'm on like 60 videos in the month already on day 26. Because I've been doing my best to do my best for y'all as Thor of THORnews and your planetary defense commander. And this may be the last fundraiser I do for a long time. So I'd definitely like to hit the goal in this transition phase. Although THORnews is going to stick around. And so if you'd like to contribute to just say, hey, thanks, Thor, for 9+ years of worth of work, or thanks for May, or thanks for 2020, or thanks for past 2022, or whatever, I would super duper appreciate it. I have absolutely given my all to this, especially the last few years. Man, it's been a wild ride. But if you want to send me a letter, you can send it to here. I got a PayPal, I got a Venmo, I got a CashApp, I got a Patreon. I've got only $280 left to raise to hit my monthly goal, my usual monthly goal. And due to that, we're going into the June and July. You guys even go over that and type like a bonus for like, hey, man, you've done such a great job. And hey, if you are a celebrity like, man, Taylor, Selena, anybody out there who's been watching a long time and you've been scared to donate, now would be a super duper great time to show your appreciation. Celebrities, billionaires, millionaires, don't be scared. We're entering a new age. But definitely, let me say thank you to everybody out there that has been cool, awesome, fantastic, and wonderful through all the crazy shit. And let me thank Astro Fight Club. Let me thank my family, my friends. Let me thank you. And let me thank Susan and Sun-Kissed, Risky, Frisky, Riz, Frisk, Tongue-Tied, Twisty, Twisted, Twist, Wishes, Best Wished, Wishes, Wish to Mama Thor's Wedded Bliss, Kissy Kisses, Kiss, and Frisky, Risky, Frisky, Risk means every word of this. And thanks to supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, oh so precocious, risky, frisky, frisk, hypnosis. And thank you to Ellie. And thank you to superrizzacalifrisky-expialidocious, oh so precocious. Thank you to Andy. Thank you to Shams. Thank you to supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Thank you to Christine. Thank you to Mary. Thank you to Cody. Thank you to Risk. Thank you to Licorice. Thank you to Riz, Frisk. Thank you to OGF. Thank you to Ralph. Thank you to Jesus Loves Gays on Facebook. Thank you to Michelle. Thank you to Riz Cellophane. Thank you to James. Thank you to Stephanie. Thank you to Frisk Risk. Thank you to John. Thank you to Tyler. Thank you to the Texas Angel. Thank you to Patricia. Thank you to Alexis. Thank you to Lauren. Thank you to Barbara. Thank you to Glenda. Thank you to Arnica. Thank you to Light Soul. Thank you to Dan. Thank you to Marlena. Thank you to Brian. Thank you to Ann. Thank you to Max. Thank you to Teresa. Thank you to Rix. Thank you to 1988. And thank you to you, very special person. I hope you have a wonderful night. And I'm sorry this video was 15 minutes. I try to keep them shorter, but there's so much to talk about, and I love talking to you. God bless everyone. Have a great night. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you soon, because that's what I do. Stay cool.